What's up? It's Jake. What do you guys think about hockey jerseys? I bought this one a couple months ago. It's an Evgeny Malkin Reebok, whatever their non-authentic ones are, the replica ones, the Reebok Premier or whatever. It's a nice jersey. I like it. I own a number of jerseys. I have another Reebok jersey that's a Jordan Stahl. It's a replica jersey from Reebok, like a legitimate one. I have an Adidas World Cup of Hockey North America jersey in black, and I just love it. It just looks awesome. I have an old Wheeling Thunderbirds jersey from the ECHL that I bought personally in the early 90s. I actually have it framed at my house now. It hasn't fit me for years, but it looks cool, and it's something that I'll always cherish. I have an extra large, which hasn't fit me forever, starter Penguins white RoboPen jersey. I have that jersey still from my childhood. I bought it in like 93, 94, somewhere around there. But I also have a couple of jerseys that are not real. One jersey that I have that is not real, I didn't know wasn't real until very recently. I have a Sidney Crosby Reebok whatever jersey from several years ago. I got it in probably 2009 or 2010. I bet it was 2009. I got it, and I thought it was real. It looks, to the naked eye, it looks real. It looks like it could pass. It's got all the right logos, all the right tags. Everything looks legitimate on it. I just always thought it was real. And I went to post a picture of it on Reddit recently. I just got into Reddit, and I joined the Hockey Jerseys forum. And I was trying to, mention that I had that jersey. And I was actually trying to trade it because it's a 3X, and I've gotten fatter, and this is a 4X. I was trying to trade that jersey for a 4X. I was like, I'll trade straight up for a 4X jersey. And I posted pictures of it, and immediately I got like 1 million downvotes, and people were yelling at me because it was fake, and I had no idea. I legitimately had no idea. I bought it used, but I bought it from a seller on eBay that had a high rating, and it seemed like they were legitimate. All the stuff that they had on their website all seemed very on the up and up, and it was, it seemed very legitimate. So I bought the jersey, and I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I paid real money for it. I don't remember. It was used when I bought it, but I think I paid like $80 for it or something, And I just always thought that it was real. It always looked legit to me. It feels, feels good to the touch. I've never really had a lot of friends or anything who are super, super into the Penguins, so I've never had another jersey to compare it to. I just always thought it was legit. So basically I've found out since, with all the people posting on Reddit, that jersey's a fake. Somebody fraudulently created that jersey to dupe people just like me into thinking that they were getting something that they weren't. And I regret that. I feel bad about that. I didn't know. I wasn't trying to dupe anyone on the Reddit site. I just legitimately didn't know. And so I get it. There's a huge crackdown on Reddit of fake jerseys. If you post a fake jersey, they'll jump on you for it. And if you try to pass a fake jersey off as a real jersey, and they get the impression that you're trying to dupe someone, they'll just ban you. And I get it. I totally get it. Reddit has like a no tolerance policy on fake jerseys, and I'm with you. Recently, though, I bought a jersey that I know the seller was creating for me. It is a Cleveland Lumberjacks jersey from the mid-90s. It's the black one. It's a similar color scheme to this, but it has the diagonal Cleveland down the front. And I got it personalized with, or customized with Ian Moran's name and number. He played for the Cleveland Lumberjacks around that time, and then he later played for the Pittsburgh Penguins. He was my favorite player. But I found this Lumberjacks jersey, and it was on eBay, and I thought that'd be awesome. I'd love to have one. I've always wanted one, and very cool. It's very reminiscent of the Penguins jersey that they had that said Pittsburgh down the front. Basically the same exact jersey. It's just instead of saying Pittsburgh, it says Cleveland. Anyway, that jersey is obviously not authentic. It's not real. I didn't pay a lot for it. I think with tax and everything and all the customization, I think I still only paid like $60 for it. And it looks great. It's awesome. I love it. It fits me. It's going to be something fun to wear. I honestly bought it because I wanted something to wear to Blue Jackets games when the Penguins aren't playing. I usually wear the I usually wear the Penguins jerseys if the Penguins are playing the Blue Jackets. But if I'm going to Blue Jackets games, which I did this year, where they weren't playing the Penguins, I'm not going to wear a Penguins jersey. And I don't have a Blue Jackets jersey. I'd like to get one eventually. But I figured that if I had a Cleveland jersey, especially for a team that's defunct and they don't exist anymore, that would be better than nothing. So, anyways, I bought the jersey, and I got to thinking, I had somebody comment on a post on Reddit, or send me a message on Reddit, saying that, Reddit doesn't allow fake jerseys. And I said, well, I get it. I'm on board with that, but to me, the word fake, as in terms of the jerseys, I believe should directly be tied to the idea of people creating jerseys for the purpose of tricking people into thinking it's something it isn't. So someone creating a fake jersey with Reebok logos on it, for instance, like the Crosby jersey that I have, or putting a fake Adidas logo or a fake CCM logo, or fake patches to make it look like it's from a particular game or from something that it wasn't from, and duping people into spending more money than they should for something that's not authentic. I'm on board with that definition of a fake jersey, because you are essentially taking money out of the pocket of someone who has paid good money to license those items. Someone pays, like when Reebok has a licensing agreement with the NHL, or right now it's Adidas. They've paid a lot of money to be the official, provider of jerseys, for instance. So if somebody makes a fake jersey and puts Adidas' logo on it, there are several issues with that. The first of which being that you're definitely taking money out of the pocket of Adidas, because Adidas should be the one selling you that jersey, and if they're not, then you're putting the money in the pocket of someone who hasn't already spent that money to license that, and that's wrong. Number two, you potentially are walking around with an Adidas logo on a uniform that makes people think that is the way an Adidas jersey would look, that's their level of quality, that's the materials they use, and it may be completely misleading about those materials and that workmanship. You can see stitching issues and things like that. You might look at that and say, oh, I'm not going to buy an Adidas jersey, they're junk. Well, in reality, they're not junk. It's just that the jersey that you're looking at, that you're considering, whether or not it's good, isn't actually an Adidas jersey. So you're holding against Adidas things that they didn't produce. And so that's a big issue also, because it hurts their reputation. So I get it. I'm with you on that. But a jersey like my Cleveland Lumberjacks jersey, I don't qualify that as a fake. I qualify it as a replica. Someone has created a replica of a jersey from a team that used to exist but doesn't, a jersey that used to exist but doesn't, a jersey that I don't believe anyone holds a licensing agreement to make, and a jersey that no one else is selling. So it's a jersey that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else. I couldn't have bought it through a legitimate source. And it doesn't, it's not embellished with a logo of a company on it. It doesn't have a tag in it that says it's CCM or Reebok or anything like that. There is no logo for the company on the back of the neck. There's nothing on the front. There's nothing on the back. There's nothing on the jersey that would mislead you into thinking that it was produced by someone it wasn't produced by. It's just a jersey that someone created that has the Cleveland logo down, or the lettering down the front, and it has the name and the number on the back, and has the number on the sleeves. And if you held it up next to a Cleveland Lumberjacks jersey from the mid-90s, there may be huge discrepancies. I don't know. I don't have one to hold it up against. And I've looked for years for that jersey, and I've wanted one for a long time, and I've never really found one, especially in my size. But you very seldom ever see them come up anyway. The Cleveland Lumberjacks were part of a league called the IHL, which is I believe, International Hockey League. It was, I think it was fairly short-lived, and I don't believe it exists anymore. The Cleveland Lumberjacks don't exist anymore. So it's not as if I could have, bought the jersey from the league store or from the team store. It's not like it, got bought up by the NHL and they own the copyright for it. I don't know if there is a licensing agreement anywhere for that particular jersey, but even if there had been, I would imagine it has expired by now. And if it hasn't expired and someone does hold that agreement, I think that it's still not outside the realm of reasonable to create something to fill that need if the company who holds that agreement isn't creating it. Because like I said, there is no place you can go online to just buy Cleveland Lumberjacks jerseys. So I had the jersey made. Like I said, it doesn't have any tags in it. It's not made to dupe anyone into believing it's anything it isn't. It's purely for nostalgia purposes, and the seller who sold it to me wasn't trying to dupe me into believing that it was something it wasn't. He has a whole slew of defunct, jerseys from defunct teams, from defunct leagues, jerseys that you can't buy anywhere, that I've never seen anywhere else. And as far as I'm concerned, that's completely in the realm of being reasonable. If someone were to step up and, produce this jersey legitimately, then I would understand that there's a problem with this particular seller on eBay creating these replicas, because he wouldn't have the license to do that. But right now, I don't believe there's a license to be had. So as far as I'm concerned, if you're making a replica of a jersey that is no longer available by anyone, you're not faking anything. You're not trying to dupe people. So I don't believe that that's a fake jersey that I bought. I believe it's a replica jersey, an homage to a team that no longer exists, to a player that, holds a special place in my heart. It's really a fun jersey to have, and I'm totally on board with the idea of people creating replica jerseys for things that you can't buy anywhere. So from that perspective, I think that there's a huge distinction to be made between a fake jersey and a replica jersey. And even if you're not licensed to make a replica of a particular jersey, that doesn't mean that someone else is licensed to make it. And even if someone else is licensed to make it, if they aren't making it, then so be it. I'm on board with the idea of making a replica. Anyway, that was just a quick rundown of what I think about fake jerseys, replica jerseys, and Reddit's jersey policies. I love Reddit. I love the hockey jersey forum on Reddit. If you've never used Reddit, there's definitely a learning curve to figuring out how things work on there. It took me a little bit, but now I'm sort of addicted. I follow a bunch of different subreddits, but probably my favorite one is the hockey jerseys forum, because people post jerseys that I would never in a million years have known existed. Minor league teams, obscure alternate jerseys for NHL teams, alternate, obscure NHL practice jerseys and stuff like that, with weird colors and weird designs and things. And some of them are just amazing. Some of them are so cool. I would love to have them in my collection. And then you have things like the Cleveland Lumberjacks jersey that I had made, which, you know, it might ruffle some feathers because it's not super authentic, but it's something that I couldn't get any other way. And now I can, you know, wear that with pride, and you know, it's a fun jersey to have. And there's a lot of jerseys on there that you might see and you might be like, oh, I remember that jersey. And it kind of kickstarts a new, you know, nostalgia for you, and maybe a new quest for you to try to obtain some of these jerseys that you maybe have never seen before, or that you had seen when you were younger, and you know, your passion for that is rekindled. And it's amazing to see how many people on that subreddit have dozens of jerseys. I mean, I just never realized that that was a thing. I mean, for me, it's like, I like to have a jersey of my favorite team. Sometimes I'll have like maybe 2 jerseys of my favorite team, or like a home and away, or, you know, in this case I have this jersey, which is Malkin. Before, I had a Jordan Stahl jersey. He was, you know, one of my favorite players before he got traded. I had that Sidney Crosby jersey, which the only reason I bought it was because it fit me. It was a 3X, and it's hard enough to find a 3X, and now I'm a 4X. So now it's like, if I find a 4X jersey, I feel like I just gotta buy it. But so now I have, like I said, I have that Crosby jersey, which I just hung it up in a frame and put it in my man cave, because I'll never wear it now that I know it's fake. It's just gonna hang up in there. I have that Thunderbirds jersey, I have this jersey, I have my Stahl jersey, and I have that World Cup of Hockey jersey, and my Cleveland Lumberjacks jersey. I would love to get a Columbus Blue Jackets jersey. I love the dark blue one with the cannon on the front. Oh, it's just so dope. I saw one of those on eBay recently, and I was gonna pull the trigger, but it was like $90, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I really want to spend $90 on a team that's like, that's not my team, you know. But I should have bought it. It was my size, and now they're gone, and the guy sold out of them, and I may never see that jersey come up again in my size. So I might have blown it. But then again, I didn't really have $90. I just wanted to drop on it. So it's a fun thing. If you get into that forum or anything like that, my name on there is the same as it is on here, Ham on the Cob. Look me up, shoot me a message or whatever. Definitely join the subreddit on there for the hockey jerseys. It's super fun. And even if you don't contribute anything to the discussion, just seeing all the posts every day of people posting what they got in the mail and posting what, you know, their collections and stuff is super interesting. So anyways, have fun, enjoy the playoffs, enjoy your jerseys. Let me know what kind of jerseys you have. You know, I never really know if anybody watches these videos. I know I can see the analytics. I can see that no one really does. But if you're watching this video and you have some jerseys, let me know. Or if you've never owned a jersey but you've always kind of wanted one, which one do you like? Which one do you want? Which one would you have if money was no object and you could have any jersey? I'm interested to hear. So anyways, stay positive, hang loose.